What up, what up, what up, what up? It's another podcast, man. Let's get right into it, man. I'm excited, man, to talk about this podcast. As you can see, this is podcast number 20. You know, before we get started, as I always say, welcome back to another podcast. This is Why Now Is Your Time. We teach you guys how to design your life, how to create your brand, but most importantly, we teach you how to leave your legacy, man, for years to come. It's not about me. It's about me educating you to become the best version of yourself. Listen, if you haven't bought the book yet, WhyNowIsYourTime.com/book. WhyNowIsYourTime.com/book. You can go purchase this book, man. This is going to give you the right strategies, the right tips, the right information to help you get to the next level in your life, man, when it comes to entrepreneurship. We're working on an audio version of this, and we're also working on a visual version of this, so you can get all visuals. So if I was you, I'd go buy the book right now. Love this book, my very first book. I'm so ecstatic, jacked out my mind about just being able to just educate, motivate, and inspire you guys to be great. So again, WhyNowIsYourTime.com/book. So let's talk about today's message, man. Today's message is gonna be a good one though. Never scared, always ready to educate you guys, man, on some resourceful information. This is called Run the Play. Run the play. All right. What plays are you running, and what bars are you dropping, man? Run the play, man. This is very important that you run the play. This is very important that you don't get caught up in not understanding the play, man. The play got to be ran, so you got to make sure you run the play the correct way. So as I'm trying to adjust my audio, breaking this down, okay, yeah, that's better sound right there. Now let's get into it. All right, run the play. So people always ask the question, what you mean by run the play? Well, every day we wake up, you got to be running the play, man. It's important that you run the play. It's important that you become the best version of yourself, man. And I'm so excited to be able to talk to you guys and understand that if I had somebody to show me how to run the play when I was younger, man, I'll be so much further along right now if I had somebody that can truly show me what plays to run. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about sports, you got to understand people got teams and people running plays. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out there and not have no strategy, no plays that you need to run. So I really want you guys to take some copious notes, all right? People ask this question about financial freedom. Why is this so important? Why is financial freedom so important to you? You know, I mean, I'm asking you this question today. Why is financial freedom so important to you? Is it because of lifestyle? Is it because you just want not to work for somebody? You know what I'm saying? You have to understand your why. You know, what is your why? What is that thing that's pushing you to new levels and new heights? What is that thing that's helping you get your mind frame on the right level, man? And when you understand that, I promise you, so many great things will happen. You will look back and be like, oh, this was easy. This was simple. You know, I can make this happen. So I'm so elated and excited to educate you guys on the things you guys need to get educated on. So level 1, all right, a financial freedom, all right. I need you guys to write this down, all right. Make sure you are tracking your expenses, all right? Like what's coming out, what's going out, and what's coming in, all right? Track your expenses, all right? This is very important that you guys have a strategy, you guys have a plan, you have something that you can calculate your movements, you can calculate your money, you can tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. This is very important for you to run the play, all right, and get to financial freedom. You need to figure out, all right, figure it out. What is that play that you're trying to run, all right? And make sure you are tracking your expenses, tracking your money, tracking what's going out, tracking what's going in, becoming the best version of yourself. When you guys see that and you understand how you can make moves, and you understand that, you know, every dollar that's coming in and every dollar that's going out, Then you can start looking at your investments. You can start looking at what are the things that you're trying to do with your life. How are you trying to position yourself to get to the place where you're trying to go? And I'm a firm believer that we all need to recognize that we have some kind of money. How am I investing that money? So make sure that you are, that's level one of running the play, is making sure you are tracking your expenses, all right? That's level one. Level two, all right, is cutting unnecessary costs, all right? So some of you guys got too many subscriptions. You got too much stuff that you're paying for. It's time for you to cut unnecessary costs. All right, this is very important that you cut unnecessary costs. Once this starts to happen, then you can start. Now, hold on. You tracking your expenses. All right. Once you track your expenses, and then you start to cut unnecessary costs. That means you don't have to. Some things that you don't need, you just desire. You want it. You know what I'm saying? Do you really need Netflix and Hulu at the same time? I mean, come on. I know people say, well, this guy might show. Listen, first of all, you waste too much time watching TV if you got to have all these subscriptions, all right? So I need you guys to cut your expenses, all right? Cut your expenses. So remember, we're talking about running the play, all right? So level one of running the play is tracking your expenses. Level two is cutting unnecessary costs. And so you telling yourself that I need to cut unnecessary costs so that I can get to the level where I need to go. All right. So remember this, and I try to tell everybody the same thing, the same play, is that once you understand that, and look, we live like a mug, and somebody called me, but that's cool. So if you heard my phone ring, just know somebody called me. All right. And once you understand that you are cutting the expenses, level three is this. Educate yourself. All right. How are you going to educate yourself? I need you to stop and think and ask yourself, what level of I'm going to, so I can start educating myself. So what is that thing that you're passionate about? What is that thing that you want to learn so you can run the play? You know what I'm saying? Some of you might want to run the car rental play. Some of you might run the trucking play. Some of you might run the network marketing play. All right. What can you educate yourself on to get yourself to the next level? I need you guys to stop, think, and recognize that thing that you're trying to do. So many people, I promise you, I talk to so many different individuals, they don't understand the first three levels. They don't understand tracking their expenses, what's going out, what's going in. They don't understand cutting the unnecessary costs, things you really don't need. You know, you might went out to eat 15 times a month. You might need to scale back to 5 times this month and take the other money and cook some food. I mean, it's small things because we're trying to run the play to financial freedom. All right, we're trying to run the play. Run the play to get your financial freedom, and then educate yourself. What course can you buy? Who can you follow? Who can you learn from? Who can become your mentor? Who can push you to the next level? These are the things you need to ask yourself so you can get to the place where you're trying to go. And once you understand that, it becomes simple. It's a simple math equation, man. And I try to tell people that if you're not educating yourself, if you don't have a mentor, how are you expanding as an individual? How are you expanding as a company? How are you expanding as a business? How are you getting your life to the next level if you don't have a mentor? You don't have nobody you following. You don't have nobody that you can hold on to. You know what I'm saying? And they can give you some kind of direction so that you can fulfill your greatness. All right. What is that thing that can help you fulfill your greatness? All right. And I try to really harper on these skills, these mindsets, so to get yourself on another level when it comes to financial freedom. Financial freedom, I'm telling you right now, it ain't easy. I don't even, listen, it's been a journey. It's been an inspired journey. It's been something that I've been like pushing myself to become great at. And it's not always gonna be like, what's the question? It's not always gonna be like, step 1, step 2, step 3. You might have to go step 1, AB, step 2, ABC. So you're learning in the process as you are educating yourself, all right? Now, we're running the play. All right, so now you need to educate yourself. The next thing you need to do is what kind of different income streams that you plan on building. All right, I'm a firm believer in 3 to 7 different income streams. All right, having one income stream is too close to zero. All right, 3 to 7 income streams. Some seasons one might do 6 figures. Some season another might do 20,000. Might do 10,000. Might do 5,000. All right, but multiple streams of income while you're running the play to financial freedom. Run the play, and don't be afraid to run the play. The play is meant to be ran. So when you see it, you understand it, you know you can get your life, your brand, your legacy to a whole nother dimension when it comes to you running the play though. And not being afraid, man. It's multiple streams of income. So you didn't track your expenses. You didn't cut back unnecessary costs. Now you educate yourself. Now you moving. Once you can educate yourself, you're moving into the multiple streams, the multiple identity. All right, multiple streams of identity that you can take like me. I have the Why Now Is Your Time book. Now the book goes into a course, the course goes into a membership site, which from there goes into multiple other products. You gotta ask yourself, what is the play that you wanna run? Why you wanna run the play? Why is the play so important for you to get where you need to go? So now we got multiple streams of income moving. All right, the next level is understanding that saving money is key, but investing it is even better. All right. So let me say what I'm saying. Now that you're making multiple streams of income, you take a part of it and you save it, all right? You don't want to save all of it, all right? And I'm going to get to the next level when we get there. You want to save some of it. It's important that you have a rainy day just in case something happens. It's important that you position yourself so you can get to the next level. It's so many different identity shifts and changes and movements and things that's happening in your life. When you look back, you like, well, how can I become the best version of myself? What I gotta do to do this? How I'm gonna make this play? How I'm gonna run that play? Now you're running multiple plays, having multiple streams, and then you looking up and say, okay, I see where I need to go. I see how I'm gonna get there. Now I'm becoming the best version of myself. It's simple, man. Do not be afraid to do what you gotta do to get where you're trying to go, all right? It's important that you do that, all right? So that's level 5. Level 6, all right, is investing your money wisely in things that can get you residual income. All right, active income is income that you're working for. Residual income is income that you're sleeping and money coming to you not working for. So you got the multiple streams of income. So that means when you start to build those multiple streams of income, make sure that you're not just focused on money that you have to work for. Position yourself with streams of income on money that you do not have to work for. That's what becomes more important when it comes to you being the best version of yourself. I'm never saying this is gonna be an easy journey. I'm saying as you listen to this podcast or you watching the video on YouTube, I'm saying you are taking copious notes, telling yourself that, hey, I need to do this, and then I need to do that. Once this happens, then things become easier for you to get to where you need to go, all right? And you don't have to, listen, this is a sprint, this is a marathon, not a sprint. The problem is we want to go get it right now when it's going to take time to get where you're trying to go, all right? When you understand this, then you know that things will shift and help you get to another level, man. So I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. The truth not only will set you free, but it will help you to develop character, all right? The truth will help you develop character, right? And then level 7 is reinvestment, all right? Reinvest, all right? So you got your multiple streams of income. You're making money. So how you take the money you making and reinvesting it back on top of what's already streaming your way, all right? You have to stop, think, relax, and say, how I'm gonna do this, all right? And then the last level, you gotta level up on level 8, all right? Level 8, all right, is position yourself for passive income. That means that you are in a position, don't matter if you working for it or not, you are in position to develop the things that you need to do. And so when you got that passive active residual income, money coming in, not only is your life become easier, but everything you do become easier. You start to position yourself and tell yourself that greatness is happening, but you got to live in the moment. Live in the moment so you can predict the future. Yo. So listen, man, it's a kind of touchy when it comes to, you know, running the play, man. Running the play. I gave you 8 levels of running the play. 8 levels, man. I promise you guys this. When you run the play, everything would get easier. Things would come in your path, and you would look around and say, "Oh, that was simple, man. That was simple." Now I gave you 8 levels of running the play. 8 levels of running the play. 8. So, before we get to the next segment, man, I want you guys to think about this real quick, though. When you think about those 8 levels, you think about the things that you need to do. You think about what is it that you're trying to do, man. There's different levels to everything, man. And when you pushing towards the mark of greatness, you know, you will definitely put yourself in a position where you can become the best version of yourself. So I'm so jacked out of my mind, man, because once I figured out that I need to master these plays, and there's not that many plays I need to run, and I just started to get better at marketing, get better at branding myself, get better at putting videos out there, getting better at having more awareness, everything became easier. It became so easy in my mind that I'm like, man, that's not hard. But it's me positioning myself to be the best version of myself, and understood that I have to run some plays, all right? So people ask a lot of questions, man, and people always say, okay, what kind of habits do I need so that I'll be able to run the play, all right? And I'm like, it's so many habits, but I'm gonna explain to you a couple of them. Number 1, all right, make sure that you are getting plenty of sleep, all right? When I say you can't be running for 4-hour shifts, I used to be that person, running. I don't need no sleep, man. I'm gonna grind till I die. I got smarter over time and realized that I can make plays for financial freedom and don't have to worry about what plays I'm running, because I know the plays I'm running, and the money coming because I've been consistent and mastering the plays. I've been consistent and being the best version of myself. And once I figured that out, it became super easy, man. It became super easy. So make sure that you are getting plenty of sleep. All right, you need to rest. You gotta rest, man. You gotta rest. People be so, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grind till I die. I'm gonna work till nobody can. No, be smart when you're running these plays. Get your sleep, get your rest, learn how to turn it off, learn how to turn it on. Make use of your time the best way you can, and then you will start to see the fruits of your labor becoming the best version, man. I'm telling you this right now. So, man, I'm just so checked out by mine, man, because I know God is always on the throne, and He always giving me ideas, creativity, things that push to the next level. Next thing is, make sure you take care of your body, man. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, you got plenty of sleep. We talking about creating habits while you're running these plays. I done told you some level. You leveling up. Now we talking about these habits. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of sleep. I mean, plenty of sleep. All right? The next thing is you're eating healthy. I mean, you're taking care of your body. It's important that you have the energy. So when you are working on a project, when you are working on the things that you're trying to get to the next level, when you are running that play, that you have the energy to do the things that you need to do and not be afraid to do these things, all right? So it's important that you are eating healthy, man, that you are taking care of your body. You know, I try to write a plan. I'm getting better. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm trying to get better, like what I'm eating every day on a daily basis. When I wake up, what I'm eating for breakfast, what I'm eating for dinner, what I'm eating for, you know, I try to, we do food prep. I'm trying to get consistent at being consistent. Then things will start to shift and take to the next level. So that's what you have to remember so you can get to the place where you need to get to. So remember that. So I'm telling you guys, man, there are plays that need to be ran. And you cannot be afraid to run these plays, man. There are plays that need to be ran. And you cannot be afraid to run these plays. I need to go right here. I don't know what that thing doing. But yeah, so remember, man, these are the plays that you gotta run. You gotta run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. So you're getting plenty of sleep. Number one. Number two is you making sure you're taking care of your body, because you need that energy. Take care of your body. That's important. People be acting like they got all the energy all the time, everything in the world. You need that energy, man. So the second thing is you gotta stay active, all right? That means that if you have a brand and you're building your brand, you're making sure that you actively every day, people seeing your face. You become the brand of the you become the identity of the brand. All right, I tell people you go from ideal to identity. The reason why you go from ideal to identity is because you start to recognize that the things that you're trying to do, you are pushing yourself to the next level. You're resting, you take care of your body, you stand active. You are staying active. Every single day you wake up, you want to write down your goals and tell yourself where you want to go, how you going to get there, how you trying to get there, and not letting nobody stop you from getting to that goal, man. Don't be afraid to be great. So many people are so afraid to be great. Greatness is earned, is never given, man. I tell people that on a daily basis, man. You can do the things you desire to do. You just got to have a heart for it. You got to have a desire for it. And you got to want it better than you want to breathe, all right? It's just, the next thing is meditation. Meditation is key. I tell people, meditation is you taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes out your day, closing your eyes, visualizing where you want to go as an individual. Where is it that you want to go? Where is it? All right. Where you see yourself? How are you going to get there? What makes you the best version of yourself? You are built for greatness. Greatness ain't gonna just come to you though. You gotta go get it. Greatness is earned, it's never given, man. So you gotta position your mindset, position yourself to get to another level, man. I tell people, man, listen, I believe you can do it. You gotta want to do it. You gotta have a desire to do it. Your heart gotta be filled with greatness. Your heart gotta be filled with desire. Your heart gotta be filled with that thing that's pushing you to the next level. And you gotta want it. You gotta have a desire for it. You gotta have that thing that pushes you. So when you visualizing your goals, when you thinking about your dreams, every single day, you need to spend 5 to 10 minutes with your eyes shut and seeing yourself where you want to be. Seeing yourself, writing it down. I will be a millionaire by this day. Now, let me reverse engineer it. I have to sell, I got to find 2,000 customers and sell a $50 product to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to see it to believe it. Listen, if you can make $1, you can make 1,000. You can make 1,000, you can make 10. You can make 10, you can make 100. You can make 100,000, you can make 1,000,000. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. It's never, ever, 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 ever on nobody else but you. So meditation is key, all right? The next thing is learn how to accept failure and criticism. People are going to criticize you when you run in the play. People don't understand the play you running. They don't understand the passion you have. They don't understand where you're going. They don't understand how you're getting there. All they see, or all they hear, all they know is, oh, this person keep talking about their book. Oh, this person keep talking about their brand. Oh, this person keep posting YouTube videos. Oh, they keep posting podcasts. Oh, how I find a podcast. You gotta have a desire to win. You gotta have a desire to not accept defeat. You gotta have a desire to become the best version of yourself. Ain't nobody can stop you but you stopping you. The more you do, the more creative you be, the more you design the life you want, you can become that person, man. And I'm telling you right now, I tell people this on a daily basis, man. You better run. You better run like the road runner. You better run like you ain't, listen, you can't see your legs, man. Go get it. All right. We're in this short-lived life. All right. And you only got 168 hours a week. All right. 86,400 seconds a day. You know what I'm saying? How are you maximizing that moment? All right. Somebody asked me this question years ago. If I was to give you $86,400 a day, all right, every day, and for the next 7 days, would you waste any of that money, you try to spend it all and wait for the next day to get the other 87. So why would you waste time with people who don't support your vision, people who don't see your goals, people don't understand your purpose? You continuously to try to waste time with these people when they don't understand the calling or the anointing or whatever's on your life. They don't understand your purpose. They don't understand where you're going, but they steady talking about you, steady trying to figure you out, all right? Steady trying to understand where you're going. So learn how to accept failure and criticism, all right? Every play you run ain't gonna be a positive play all the time, all right? Look at the NFL. They might run a running play and lose 5 yards, but then they do another running play, they gain 12 yards, all right? As long as you're on the positive side. I never seen a football game that the same team, no matter how sorry they are, I never seen, they might have a losing record, but the yards and the plays, then the negative. You never seen a whole NFL team go negative. You never seen a NBA basketball game with 0-0-0 on the scoreboard. No, you're gonna score some points. No, you're gonna move forward, all right? So when you accepting failure and know that every shot you shoot is not a bad shot, but every shot you take is a shot you never could have known you would have made. Ooh, every shot you shoot, all right, might not be a perfect good shot, but every shot you don't shoot might be you don't even know if you could have even made that shot. So keep shooting, man. Keep believing and understand that these success habits to run these plays, you gotta develop these habits. You gotta become the best version of yourself. It's okay. It's okay as we segue to the next session to ask for help. It's okay. The problem is we want to do everything ourselves. I don't want nobody to invest in my business. I don't want nobody to know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? When sometimes somebody might know more than you, but you choose not to get their help. You choose not to ask them for what they feel about this information. I'm a firm believer. Before I release something, I would ask somebody like, "Hey, what you feel about this? Do you think this is nice? Is this a good move? Is this a positive move? Is this a negative?" I mean, tell me your feelings on how you feel, and it's easier for me to get to the place where I can be able to help you grow, all right? And I can help myself grow. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you better build your team. You better ask people for what they think. Is this a good product? Would you buy this product? Is this something that you thought about before? You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me give you a sample of the product, see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Because once people like it, then they get to know it, then they trust it, then they buy it, all right? No like and trust theory, man. You got to get people to know you, like you, trust you, then they'll buy from you. I talk about that in the book. I don't know what I did with the book. Maybe I misplaced it. Oh, I did right here. I talked about that in the book, Why Now Is Your Time. Remember, whynowisyourtime.com/book. And you'll be able to go pick up this book. I'm going to segue before I continue. I recently did an interview on Vogue Houston magazine. Loved it, man. It was real interesting. Had a lot of good questions. If you want to know more about that, go to Vogue Houston. Look up Why Now Is Your Time, VogueHouston.com. Look up Why Now Is Your Time, and it will be there for you to check out my story. You can check out my mission, my goal, where we at, where we going, how we getting there. We are so locked in on our dreams. We're so locked in on our purpose that I'm telling you right now, we are helping so many people to understand their purpose, to build out their dreams, that life becomes easier and easier and easier and easier, man. Run the play. Run the play. So when I see you, I'm going to say, what plays you running? All right? And what bars are you dropping? When I say that, I mean what plays, which means what kind of marketing plan you got going on, and what bars is what the content that you upload. Them bars, you dropping bars on a daily basis. You listening to this podcast on Spotify, Apple. You listening to this podcast. Now you can kind of hear, oh, I'm listening. I like it. I see what he's saying. He's telling me to run the play. I've been wanting to run the play. I just got to find somebody to help me run the play. I got to stop wasting time, all right? The next thing is this. let go of your ego. Let go of your ego. The problem with so many people, man, we walk around with these big egos. We walking around with like I'm better than other people. Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Humble thyself, all right? Once you humble yourself, life, things, visions, you'll start to see a lot of things come to the next level, man. I promise you, let go of your ego. Write that down. Today, I will let go of my ego. Today, I will let go of my ego, all right? When that starts to happen, the shift, the pivot, the things that you're trying to do will start to get to the place where it needs to go. So I try to really encourage people that to tell them that you can do it. Do you believe you can do it? That's the real question. Do you believe that you can do it? And how bad do you want it? The problem is some of you don't believe you can do it. And when you don't believe you can do it, then you can't run the play. You scared to run the play. You're looking for validation through other people to run the play when it's not their vision. I just had a discussion that says you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. But if you get out the frame and look at the picture, then now you can see the picture. But I'm saying when you run in the play, you can't worry about the results. All right? You in the frame. When you run the play, you can't worry about what people saying. You in the frame. They outside looking. All right? When you run the play, you can't worry about the critics, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something right now. Consistency kills critics. My wife said that a while back. Consistency kills critics. So you can criticize me, but remember, I'm running the play, not you. You know what I'm saying? So as you going through the fire, you going through life, you trying to get success, it's people that's gonna talk about you. It's people that ain't gonna understand your vision. It's people that you thought that was gonna support you. I had to go outside the people I know to buy the book. Guess what? They didn't buy it. And that's cool, because I'm still coming. They still at somebody's job. I'm still building my dreams. We building a multi-million-dollar business. I'm telling you this. This is the mindset that you have to have when it comes to understanding the habits when running the play. Successful habits when running the play. The last thing is this. You got to remove negative and toxic people from your life. You have to remove them, man. I'm telling you, they will hurt you. They will hurt your brand. They will hurt your mindset. They will hurt your business. They don't know the plays that you're running. How can somebody believe in the plays that you're running if they can't even see the plays that you're running? They don't know. They don't understand it. They never gonna understand it. And when they don't understand it, then guess what they're gonna do? All right? They are going to either talk about it. They're going to say, oh, what you're doing, everybody can't do that. It's like you're trying to put your perception, your belief on me so I can stop living my dreams, so I can go live your dreams. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy at a job, that's on you. I'm telling you, as a full-time entrepreneur, my objective is to help people tap into their purpose, to help them know their passion, help them understand their purpose, and help them to pursue their dreams, man. So I'm telling you this, man, you guys have to get to the place where nobody can stop you from going where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, once I got lined up with my vision, I got lined up with my life, I started to understand, like, listen, I started asking for help. I got rid of my ego. I started meditating and praying on a daily basis. I stopped being around people who couldn't help me. I stopped listening to people who was just focused on their job. I started getting locked in to the things that I believed that I was doing. Then life started happening for me. Vision started happening for me. Things started happening to me. Then I stopped paying attention, all right, to people who couldn't help me. I stopped paying attention to people who was living a mediocre life. And I started getting into the vision that God had for me. And stopped listening to these critics because they ain't got nothing going on. They ain't got nothing going on. So they want to tell you what you can't do. They want to tell you just because they can't do it. They want to project their beliefs on you. Just because you can't run the play don't mean I can't run the play. Because you ran the play and you didn't become successful don't mean that I ain't gonna become successful when I run the play. Alright? My work ethic might go harder than yours. My ideal might go harder than yours. I don't have to necessarily look at the play you run because I'm running my own play, and no matter what I'm doing, I'm running it, and I'm gonna be the best at running my own play, man. So get locked into where you're trying to go, man. There's greatness up in you. It's greatness up on you. You just gotta want it, man. You gotta understand. So listen, this is what I learned though. I learned wealthy people, all right, and this is measured at 100%, all right. Now let's talk about middle class. Middle class people spend 40% of their money on the things they need, 55% on the things they want, and 5% on investing. All right, these are the numbers. These are the numbers that we've seen. That middle class people, the same people that saying don't run the play, they spending 55% of the things on the things they want, all right? They only invest in 5% of the things that can create them income. And they taking 40% of their money on things that they need. So they're investing more money on the things that they want than the thing they need. It's the mindset. So don't let people tell you that the play you running ain't gonna work. Just run the damn play. And let's see if the play gonna work. Let's see, because I done connected myself to a mentor. I done connected myself and understand that I done educated myself. I done went from active income to residual income. I went from understanding not one stream of income, but multiple streams of income. I done activated me, and you still in the middle class, and you want me to be you? No. This is the numbers. They said the numbers they ran the numbers that 55% of middle class people, all right, is spending on the things that they want, 40% of their money on the things that they need, and only 5% investing. The wealthy only spend 25% of the things that they need. So that means another 75%, all right? They spend 10% on wants. That means that they make $1 million. That means only $100,000 gonna go into something they want. Let's make it smaller. If you make $100,000, you only gonna spend $10,000 on something you want. That's the wealthy people. They spend 10% on wants, 25% on needs, and 65% on investments. When you understand your investments, you understand like how to take it, you know what I'm saying? You want to go from middle class to wealthy, mind shift. And so instead of spending 40% on the things that you need, spend 25%. Instead of spending 55% on the things that you want, spend 10%. Instead of spending 5% of your money on investing, spend 65% on investments. I hear some of you say, man, I got bills, man, I got this. Everybody got bills, man. Everybody got to struggle. Everybody ain't start off with a silver spoon in their mouth. Some of us started sacrificing, grinding, believing in ourselves because we learned how to run the play. You know what I'm saying? Run the play. Why are you so scared to run the play? Because you've seen somebody else run a play that they have no knowledge of. I'm going to repeat. Somebody ran some play that they didn't have no knowledge of and they failed at it. And you like, well, shit, they tried it, I ain't going to try it. Maybe they didn't have the correct knowledge, all right? L-U-C-K is luck. Acronym, labor under correct knowledge. Once you get the right knowledge and put the right works behind it, things will start to shift for you, all right? It will start to shift. You say, oh, man, you lucky. No. I put the right labor under the correct knowledge, and I became successful. So stop saying you lucky. And then I got out of that middle class mindset. I got out of the middle class mindset. I got out of it, all right? I say, listen, 40% of the things that I need is going down to 25%. 55% of the things that I want is going down to 10%. And 5% of investing is going down to, it's going up to 65%. So I'm telling you, man, For a little bitty guy like me, from a little town called Baytown, Texas, can become financially independent, you can too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be locked in. You can't let nobody steal your joy. You can't let nobody steal your dreams. You can't let nobody tell you what you can and what you cannot do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get locked in. You gotta tell yourself on a daily basis, what is it that I need to do, all right? What is it I need to go? So we talking about running the play, all right? We talking about running the play, running the play, running the play. I'm gonna keep saying it until you running a play. You know what I'm saying? Running the play. So it's 6 levels. It's six type of different money streams that you can try to get yourself involved in. All right, let's talk about it. So everybody talking about crypto. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you don't know nobody that's in it, get the knowledge. Take some of your money and put it in it. Crypto is new. People going into the metaverse. These are the things that I'm educating myself on to see what's going on. Because if you got an extra 2, 5, 10, 20,000 laying around, that money should be flipped. Did you know that if you put $1,000 in the bank, after 1 year, they only pay you $1.78 in interest. They only pay you $1.78, $1.78. So why would I want to put my $1,000 in the bank, let the bank hold my money? Let the bank hold my money for what? When I can take that and invest it in something and they can have a return on investment. I might spend $1,000 on a power washer and wash 10 homes for $100 each and make that $1,000 back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's it. But I just want you guys to try to shift your mind to understand that you can do the things that you need to do. You just got to position yourself, all right? So crypto, think about that. Another thing I got involved in a couple years ago, I really want to get to the level, I haven't got to this level yet, but I'm coming. Stocks, all right? Stocks is good. Mutual funds is also great, and dividend funds and growth stocks. So like, if once you learn the game of stocks, then it's easier for you to say, oh, let me invest X amount of dollars in Apple because it's at this price and it's projected to go this price. Then you can pull your money out. It's whatever. Or you can just, some people learn the stock market every day and they work the board for 4 or 5, I ain't gonna say, I see people work 2 hours and they making their money. So you just gotta pick and track, see what you wanna do. You wanna continue to trade your time for money, or you wanna learn something that create money that you can put a small amount of time and create that money. So you just gotta figure out what direction that you feel comfortable and safe with so that you can push yourself to that level. Because ain't nobody gonna push you but you. You're your greatest eliminator from everything, all right? The next thing is this, commodities. People say, hey, what you mean? Commodities like gold and silver, you know what I'm saying? Platinum. You know, people buy watches, you know, they buy luxury watches, and before you know it, it has an increase in value. You know, I didn't see people buying cars, you know, and then 2 or 3 years later, the Lambo or this kind of car went up, as long as you didn't like mark up the miles a lot. So, I mean, these are things you gotta think about. The next thing is real estate, you know, and this is what me and my wife is going now. We're going into flipping homes, you know what I'm saying? Rental, getting our event space. These are moves that we are making that's gonna create that lane so we can run the play. So imagine we got this event center over here, and this event center, we rent it out 4 times a month at $1,000 each time. That's $4,000 worth of cash flow. And then we have our own events that we charge people other prices like Vision Party and all these other stuff, and they only pay $97 for it. And then you get 100 people, now you get $10,000. So I need you guys to start shifting your mind into the different plays that you want to run. No, this episode is about run the play. You know what I'm saying? Run the play. Another thing is building your brand on social media. That's a play. I run that play. This video's on YouTube. This video's on Apple Podcasts. What else? Anchor, not Shopify, Spotify. You know, I'm on Buzzsprout. I'm on all the major platforms when it comes to audio, and then I give you a chance to look at me while I'm talking to you. So I'm using YouTube, then I'm putting clips on social media, and I'm building a brand. So that's another way that you can build and start creating income. All right, you can run the play. What plays are you running? What bars are you dropping? And then the last thing is this, side hustles, man. Side hustles like info products. I'm creating 3 right now. Another book. Book is just a platform. This is just some information for you getting to know me and how I think. All right? Learning affiliate marketing. Building an IT company. I mean, so many different ways that you can run, so many different plays you can run. You got stock market, you got crypto, you got commodities, you got real estate, you got building your brand on social media, you got side hustles. You just got to run a play, something you comfortable with, because you running a play to your job. You getting in your car every day, going to a place that most of you guys hate. Because I was at the railroad and I hated it. Most of you guys hate it. But you getting in there every day and you saying, you know what? I'm going. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So I'm telling you guys right now that run the play. And don't be afraid to run the play, man. People, this is what I learned. People want to always project their thoughts on you. And I truly always hated that. That people want to tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you should. And then they told me it so much, I started to believe it. So then I couldn't achieve. It took me 10 years to write this. Not because it wasn't written, it's because it needed to be edited. And then I had to have my wife slap me around a little bit to say, hey, what are you doing, boy? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I had to have her push me, but it's like you get in the trap, the social trap, which is going to work every day. You get in the trap, and then you start to believe in this job, and start looking at your paycheck, and you start doing this. Before you know, you look around, you're like, well, damn, I've been here 8, 9, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You start to recognize I've been here like that long, and then you looking back and saying, man, I can't believe it's been that long since I've been here. And it is crazy. That time go by so fast, and you still like, man, I'm in a social trap, man. I can't believe I've been at this job this long. And I continue to show up to this place because I need that money. So me, I'm coming to you for somebody who's been in the trap. Somebody who's been working for somebody and got out of the trap, all right? I'm coming to you today while you listen to this podcast, while you watching me on YouTube. I'm coming to you today and say, listen, if I can do it, you can do it. Let's go. If I can write a book, create my own membership program, my own digital products, you can do it. My own whatever, you can do it. There's nothing special about me. I just believed in me, and I stopped listening to the outside noise, which is people that I thought loved me so much, but they didn't believe me, because people want to always say, don't do that. If I was you, I wouldn't do that. Well, I want to say F what you're doing, but, well, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch my language. So, whatever you're doing, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, I just refuse to be that person, man. And I'm telling you guys right now, I personally refuse, man. I refuse. And I'm not gonna let people project their thoughts on me, period. And once that happened, then I realized that success started to come my way. And today is gonna be Wednesday. And for those of you who want to watch me on video, the date is wrong on this. So I'm finna make the date right. As we go into this last segment, man, I truly want to give you guys this last information, and I hope you guys took copious notes when it came to this, man. I hope you guys took copious notes. I'm trying to get to this. Oh, I see it. So I hope you guys took copious notes. I hope you guys thinking about what play you want to run, what bars you're gonna be dropping daily. First of all, I'll give you a little bit about my routine. I get up every morning at 4:30, go work out. I'm excited about that. Me and my wife, we go get it in for about 45 minutes at Burn Boot Camp. Once I come home, I try to eat breakfast, come to my office, pray, meditate, and figure out my day. Take a shower, you know, the normal whatever. Then I try to set 3 to 5 goals a day, all right? It's important that I set 3 to 5 goals a day, because when I was going to work for the railroad, they gave me a task. This is what I'm trying to shift your mind to. Give yourself a task that you can do every day, and you can get some results out of. And it might not be as easy as some might think, all right? It might not be as easy, but give yourself a task and go for those tasks. I like to work in 45-minute increments. So once that started to happen, then I start to see like a shift in everything. Once I seen that shift, I recognized that there were some things that I needed to do. You know, I had to get more and more clear on my vision. My vision got more and more clear. It got more and more clear. It got more and more clear. And now it's like every day that I get up, it's like I know exactly what I'm doing. And there's some things that I'm telling you guys, because some of you guys might be going through the transition right now. It's like you're fighting against 2 different mindsets. One mindset is telling you, man, you can start that business, man, believe in yourself, man, you can go get it. Another mindset is saying, your job ain't that bad, you know you need this money. See, I've been there, all right? And until I took a leap of faith, all right, I know where I could be where I'm at today. Is it hard? Yes. Do you have to trust your instincts? Yes. But one thing I have learned, that success leaves clues. I had to find people that was doing what I wanted to do. And that's okay to learn from them. The problem is, stop acting like you got all the answers when you don't got all the answers. And that's okay. Every day I get up, I understand the shift and the pivot and the mindset on what I gotta do, how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like every day it's a daily grind. But I personally get up because I believe in myself. And I believe that if I can do it, you can do it. And I really want you to dive into yourself, man, and ask yourself, like, when are you going to achieve that dream? When are you going to take that leap of faith? When are you going to stop listening to people that don't have nothing you want? You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing. Oh, you got a new car? Well, anybody get a new car. That's easy. Keep a job, put a down payment. Oh, you got this. It's like, when I realized that mindset, I really started to shift my thinking, man. And I want to tell you that you can shift your thinking too. I want to tell you that you can be the best version of yourself too. I want to tell you that this is why now is your time. You can design the life you want. You can create the brand you deserve. And you can leave your legacy for years to come. The problem is, so many people are listening to other people that have no success. When I say success, you might have a good job. Cool, pat you on the back, you make 6 figures. Oh, I'm so happy for you. But I'm talking about total financial freedom. When I did the math and said, my bills is this much, my business needs to make this much to accommodate my bills, and make an extra $1,000 to accommodate me want to have a little fun with my life, entertainment. I didn't visualize it. I didn't reverse engineer it, and I didn't told myself, this is where I'm at. This is where I desire to go, and this is how I'm gonna get there. Once that happened, I swear to you, everything started to take form. It started to mentally take this form. It started to take its own life on. So when I wake up, it's not about waking up just to wake up to go to a job that serves me no purpose but help me pay my bills. Now I wake up with a purpose. Now I wake up with a plan. Now I wake up with not procrastination. I wake up making it happen. So once you have a purpose, a plan, and stop procrastinating, then things will start to shift for you. Until then, it's not gonna happen because you living in la 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 land. And I'm telling you that somebody like me, if I can write a book, I can figure it out how to get it self-published and do this and do that. And working on selling my own $1 million copies of this. You can, if you don't believe it today, just pay attention for the next couple of years. I'm working on plays to get this thing out in the marketplace. And my motto, been this for years, if anybody know me, I don't come to take sides, I come to take over. And there's no competition because I'm only competing with me. It's me versus me, man. And every day I wake up with a purpose. You should too. Every day I wake up with a plan. You should too. Every day I stop procrastinating. You should too. All right? I don't know if you heard this, but I'm going to tell you this. Procrastination leads to poverty. Procrastination leads to poverty. Some of you guys are so afraid of what life's gonna give you, man. You could just do what you need to do, man. Stop being afraid, man. You can do this. You have to believe. You have to shift your mind. You have to shift your thoughts. You have to come up with a plan. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have your own self-talk, man. Cause I talk to myself every day. Say, oh man, that's kind of weird. No, it's not. Cause I tell myself how great I am. I don't wait for somebody to pat me on the back for it. I tell myself you can be greater than you was yesterday. I don't wait for somebody to confirm it. I tell myself that it's already done. I don't wait for no validation. So you need to tell yourself on a daily basis that you can get it done. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. But the plays you gonna be running every day, it's gonna get easier. The plays get easier, man. If you study your playbook and a coach calls a play, it's easy for you to know because you know the play. If you play baseball, they give you a signal, you know the signal. If you play basketball, you put your hands at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know the play to run. But whether you execute the play or you don't, at least you ran the play. Once you run the play, you might have to learn how to execute it better. Because it might not work out exactly like you wanted to, but it'll work out in time. So I try to tell everybody the same thing, man, that you can make it happen. How bad do you want it? How bad are you willing to make things happen? And stop giving yourself a way out. I will tell you guys, as long as you listen to this podcast, excuses for the useless. If you want to continue to be useless, keep giving the world the same damn excuses, man. We have no excuses, man. Greatness is within me. I refuse to let you tell me what I can and what I cannot do. Especially if you ain't even tried it. Especially if you're telling me what you heard somebody said. Especially if you're trying to tell me about my dreams and my goals when you don't got no dreams and no goals. You gotta take control of your own life. You gotta take control of your own situation. You gotta tell yourself every day, you know what I'm saying? I am great. Greatness is upon me. I refuse to let people tell me what I can't do. I'm so excited about what's new every day. You know, when you wake up with a purpose, you get like, man, I'm so, ooh, I want to achieve this. Ooh, I want to run that play. Ooh, I want to see that play. Even if the play failed, I still got another day to try to rerun the play. You know what I'm saying? Failure is no option, man. So, Every day you wake up, man, tell yourself, self, we are great. Self, nobody can stop us. Self, thank you for being who you are. Self, don't listen to the outside noise. Self, you know what I'm saying? Tell yourself, man. The problem is, stop looking for validation through other people when other people can't help you get where you're trying to go, man. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. And I totally understand that it's a lot of pressure to be an entrepreneur. It's easier to just go to somebody's job and do what you're told. But as an entrepreneur, you gotta feed yourself. It's like you in this jungle. It's like you in the jungle every day, and whatever you kill is what you eat. Some of you guys not that vicious. Some of you guys just happy eating what they put on your plate. Me, I'm building my own table, and I'm putting what's on my plate. So, man, listen, I hope you guys took some copious notes. I try to, you know, I really want to get to the point where I'm doing it every day. It's gonna be a test. I just gotta get I gotta get somebody on my team real quick. And so we can do this every day. We can wake up, we can set up a live call, we can teach, educate, motivate, and inspire you guys to be the best version of yourself, man, because I believe in you. The question is, do you believe in yourself? Are you gonna go the rest of your life listen to other people that have nothing you want or desire? They forever critics, and they will never support your dreams. So again, as I always tell you, man, go out and design the life you want. Go out and create the brand you deserve. But most importantly, leave your legacy. Go buy the book today. WhyNowIsYourTime.com/book. And this is your book. I'll send it to you as soon as you purchase it. We'll send it out to you. Listen, go out and help somebody with your gift. Go out and ask God what your purpose is, and go out and do the things that you want to do, the things that you want to do the way you want to do it, and don't listen to nobody else. We see you guys in the next video, or we see you or listen to us on the next podcast. Be blessed.